Is everyone refreshed? Or still in mid-refreshal? Let's see what we can do. I sure didn't think of a solution during that time, I'll tell you that. There's nothing else here, is there? Might as well check. Hey. No tone here, no special codes, no saves in the wall. Precious family heirlooms. We could leave the dungeon. That would be an unusual tack for me. They show you right off the bat. This giant hole here. Get used to it. Okay, originally I went this way, right? No accidentally using fairies, huh? Uh-oh. Good, they reset. Yeah, we did all this. We squished together yawn blocks. That's how we got our dear first key. We're gonna be back here, we know that. Money. At least we got 1 rupee for our trouble, huh? Hey. None of that here. We've got the advice. We really can't get that, huh? I don't think we can. This looks new. Did I actually never do this? This is not very successful, was it? Maybe this is the answer. Yeah, I guess it must be, huh? Hello. Oh, shoot. Fun sound for when those die. Let's see. Hello. Dive under where torchlight beams do cross. Torchlight beams do cross. All right. You say so, man. That's a big key door. Oh, man. Is this going to be not the third skeleton trial? We'll need another key there. What the heck? Do we need a hookshot to get back up through there? Is that it? I guess that means we need to drop down. There we go. Yeah. So we can't even access the Goomba Bros there. Looking extra binary. Aha, we made it to here. So we didn't need a key. But we do need to open that door. This isn't like a... that kind of a thing, is it? No. Really? So we're still missing something? That just puts us back. What in the heck? So we hadn't gone in there. We had gone there. We came out there. And now I fail to remember how we got here, I guess. And couldn't we not go in there because this is a locked door or something? Is there somewhere else where torchlight beams do cross? Hey. That we hadn't taken into account before? Or is that something we haven't yet seen, which is what I had assumed? I hopped right on that helmet guy. Did I? EGA says, I like how they did the graphics on this. I wish they would remake Link to the Past. Yeah. As I say, they did a fine job with this. They picked a style and stuck to it. It would... A Link to the Past is pretty sacred for me, and it's very hard to imagine the original being exceeded. I was very happy with A Link Between Worlds, though, and I loved Four Swords Adventures. Okay, so that's where I went earlier. I assume you're not... Yeah, right. I played and loved A Link Between Worlds twice. Very, very, very good. And I think it was just, in Japan, it was just called the sequel to Triforce of the Gods, right? It was just given a big 2. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's what I thought I had gleaned somewhere. Yeah, so it did that well, I think. Nintendo loves to not reuse stuff. I'm gonna wait to see what Lexi has to say before I say any more. So that must be where the torchlight crosses. I already knew I could do that. It was too obvious. That's right, that's what took me to the... Lexi played Triforce Heroes, right. Quote-unquote play. Okay, well, we'll check over there as well. Meaning my brother and Keith kind of led me around. That is one Zelda title I have... I think I did touch it. So there's a key there, but no, I'm going nowhere in this level, in this room, until I have the treasure. Clearly. Mediocre says, I'd like a remake of the 2 Oracle games in this style. Those are some of the oldest, those are some of the only Zelda games I've never played. Yeah. I was a little surprised that they didn't do them along with this game, because this game didn't strike me as being too much content, actually. I guess for today it's not quite like it's not really a AAA game's size, but for the time it certainly was, especially on Game Boy. So I thought they would include those, but clearly they didn't. However, I would recommend you play those on Game Boy Advance or whatever version of the game on Nintendo DS, you know. I think those games are like Link's Awakening. I don't think you quite get the true essence of it unless you play the original version. So, you know, I think when it comes to Zelda games, I prefer the, you know, the upgraded versions to total remakes so far. Twilight Princess HD is quite good. Wind Waker HD is great, you know. Haven't played Skyward Sword HD, but it looks good to me. Of course, all the originals of those games are great too. You have them both on GBC. So you're just what? You're just waiting? Why don't you play them? Key in this room, but I still can't get to that unless I can push the blocks in some way I didn't realize I could. I'm being given more bombs. And I'm never asked in this game to jump 4 blocks, right? Ethan says, I'm gonna mod a GBA to have a backlit screen, then I'll probably play it on there. Wow, that sounds like a task. I'll try this because I'm desperate, but there's no way, right? Come on, Link, we can do this. Link. That's 5 deaths in a row because you can't jump across a pit that you can jump across. There we go. Holy heck. It's not too hard. I already did all the soldering, but I don't have a screen to put in. Is this going to be like an item quest trade? Or something gives you a screen? Hit death count, not sexy, 5. It's more gravitational in nature. And there's certainly something to be aesthetically appreciated about that. Could it be that there's something in this room I haven't found where you can activate the door? It's not one of the ones where you can throw it. No. That's bitten me in the past. Okay, go on, fiery dude. There it is. That's what I was missing. Yes. Lexi says Vesna's death was gravitational and definitely was sexy. That did come to mind. But if I doubted that you would have filled in with it, I would have been doubting incorrectly. Okay, folks, that was the answer. I had to kill everything in this room. Gulp, you found me. You're a real pesky kid. You know that? Yeah, I know. Oops, wrong button. Arg, I can't beat you, I'm out of here. That's right. That's right, alien-looking skull dude. What do I get for defeating you this time? Some stuff. take it. Finally, the map. Of course, the one thing I didn't have. How much haven't we seen yet? Only 3 rooms? 2 of them we already knew about. And we knew about this one as well. So as soon as we have the hook shot, we'll be able to get a lot of things. Now we just need to make our way back to that room. And how did we get there? We went, I think it was there. Oh. Accept. Vesna has done quite a lot. That's what I was trying to get. Do there. Do kind of a backwards, forwards flip. The actress for Vesna. Oh, really? Well, look at that. Leslie. I'm combining names here. Lexi is researching the actress for Vesna. Who would ever have guessed? Just what I needed, as they say. Let's go defeat this skull dude with a piece of power in our hands. That's right, I found you quickly this time. Surprised? I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference. You finally had a pupil for a moment there. Is this going to be the last hit? Yes, it is. Oh, no closing remarks? I do believe it is time. Ahem. Less graceful than I wanted. You got the hookshot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. Stretch long, chain. Look at our item screen. We have only 3 more places. And I think we have 3 more dungeons, right? Didn't mean to spoil that. But I think it was obvious, right? Was it obvious? Yeah, look. As you can see, we have 4 of the 8 instrument spots filled. So I think that should have been pretty obvious. I guess it has kind of a nice sound to it. Alright, now we have the run of the place. Let's use it. Ah, the hookshot only stuns the bats. But that's something. And they get stars around their head. And they can stun these dudes. And, sorry dude, you lost your mask. That's gonna happen to you. Yeah. And 100 more rupees in the bank. She was in another video game also. Well, that makes sense. So what's her name? And she's a highly trained stunt woman, Sai. Yes. Who would ever have thought? I don't suppose she did the voice for Vesna, though. Or did she only do the voice? Eileen Weisinger? Alright then. This room has a lot of clattering skulls and shattering glass. I've been assuming that's glass. I guess it could be something else. All right, we'll head over first this way. Then back here. Ugh. And up here. Is it still unclear what that sound is? Ethan, the German title of this game is Legend von Zelda, Link und die Acht Dungeons, which roughly translates to The Legend of Zelda, Link and the 8 Dungeons. So no, I wouldn't say it's a spoiler. Really? They called it Link and the 8 Dungeons? What an odd choice. Did Awakening have like stark political overtones in Germany or something? We've done everything we need to do here. I think we have, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Let's check the map. This place. Yeah. And I do have a key so I can get around here too. I don't even know if we need a key. We need a key to go here. We need the big key. That's what we need. I'm looking at you. Okay. I'm going heavy on the mambo this time. I don't think I've ever really done this in a game. At least not very much. To warp back to the beginning. It's pretty rare for me. Mediocre says, I lied, I'm sorry. I see. That's your one lie for the day, Ethan. You're going to start to feel guilty after 3 or 4 of them. It's like time traveling with subtle brain hemorrhages. Lexi says, she was the image of Vesna, not her voice. Her voice was Danica Milosevic. Yeah, that sounds a bit closer to the mark. Nukem says, need to get the PC Switch emulator for this game. Of course. Who wouldn't want to play this on an emulator? I'm not sure I see how there could not be a PC Switch emulator. Well, you know, technically the SNES Classic, or the SNES Mini, if you like, is an emulator. Okay, we did get up there before. Oh, that was dumb. Really, where we want to go is here, though. And the Virtual Console is emulators and all that. That's the grace we were looking for. Meow. They speed up a bit when their helmets are gone, huh? Goodbye. Treasure time. Big key. Normal key. We do still need 2 normal keys. So that other room downstream of that first normal key block must be where you get the nightmare key. It's called Yuzu. Yay. The platform looks well crafted. Not that again. Alright, here goes. Here goes. What will come of us in this next room? Oh, hi. So I feel like I could just leave. Yep. So I think we're going to use the hook shot in this room, right? We could use the arrows, maybe. They open their eyes and shoot fire. 2 mini bosses, 1 dungeon. That's pretty cool. So we have to dodge the fireballs. And then we have to get to the eyes. The eyes. They move. Not as easy as it looks. Apparently I can use this diagonally. So that's something. Spiders, yes. Yoink, 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 yoink. It's kind of nice if you just leave the room if you want to. It's a mini boss that affords you a bit of freedom. Nope. Are they like inhaling before they shoot fire? One down. Sorry about it. You probably need a moment to prepare before shooting fire from your eyes too. That's a good point. It's good to empathize with that which you are killing. They have little cat ears, argues Lexi. No nightmare key? Oh, this was the real mini boss. Master Skull was just nothing? He just guarded the item. But this doesn't get me a nightmare key at all. And this takes me back to the place where I need the nightmare key. So where's the nightmare key? Maybe one of those Goombas has it. How's that for a move? We can go this way now. That's the idea. So we'll get over there, but we won't have it. Right? If I was a Goomba, I would hold a nightmare key. Exactly. That's the attitude. Stepping on a Goomba, dead. I feel like there's a sequel to that. Stabbing a Goomba? Right. There we go. That's where the nightmare key is, right there. I'd forgotten about that room. Interesting. This might be the first time in a Zelda game I've... This feels like a broad statement, but This might be the first time in any Zelda game I've made it to the boss's room without the boss key, you know? The big key, the nightmare key, the boss key, whatever you want to call it. So it actually always seemed rather redundant to me to have a nightmare key, you know? Made it seem like it was just almost a ceremonial aspect of a dungeon. But finally, it mattered once. Can I get that? There we go. And I think that we have to dive to get the key, right? This is the dive, dive, dive one. We have to travel a ways to get to it. I can't use the Pegasus boots underwater, can I? Nope. Hey, come back, come back! Aww. Here we are. Let's do it. Ethan, in Minish Cap's 4th dungeon, you find and use the Nightmare Key in the first 5 minutes of the dungeon. Ooh. That's what I'm looking forward to, either playing again or watching someone else play again, maybe for the first time, because I remember so little of it. And that's always kind of a fortunate circumstance. You know, I played it because it was a Zelda game, but I only played it once, and it was not my favorite game or anything. It was like they were on a roll at that point, so there wasn't much to stick in my mind. You unlock the boss room in different way. Yes. Doo-doo-doo. I'm not super graceful in my skeleton fighting approach, am I? They're just a bit of a chore. It's a pretty standard Zelda game, but the music is pretty great for a GBA game, says Ethan. Yeah, that's good to know. And you have the traditional helper. Of course, I remember that. I think I remember getting really stuck on it for a while. Like, there was one sequence necessary thing you had to do in the overworld that I was just not seeing. Like, my mind was not parsing the environment correctly. And I was, like, wandering all around the overworld trying everything, and so that was also pretty unusual for me for a Zelda game, to get that stuck for that long. Anyway, here we are. Shall we see what this nightmare holds for us? Let's do it. Back in slowly. I got stuck on the swamp section, but in my defense, I was 8. PGA, I'm lurking and writing code. Oops, I'm being threatened by the enemy in real time here. I can't advance that dialogue manually. This looks familiar. That was a cool kind of thing to do on the Game Boy back in the day. Slime eel. I didn't say it, VGA, but I heartily endorse your choice of activity. Okay, I think we're going to be ripping that guy out of those holes. You can't do it from that angle, though. Aha. Aha ha ha. Yoink. Wow, he really just slides back in there. Takes his sweet time to do it. Okay, let's stand here then. That's our strategy. He doesn't open his mouth for very long. Yes, I do remember this. This is good. We want to be far away from him so we could pick a corner rather than... Yeah, if we just pick one corner and stick to it, employ a little patience. There we go. See? Then we'll be fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 hits. That's good. Haha, yeah, I gotta pay the bills. That's good. Coding for money doesn't get much better than that, in my opinion. Especially if it's on a game like this, of course. There we go. Ooh. An admonishment. Tusk, Tusk. You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. What a fool. That was the admonishment? You don't seem to know what kind of island this is? Well, alright. This is the fine reward of this game. This is one of these decisions I most welcome in the remake, is this music. Particularly those parallel chords in the pads or in the strings underneath there. You can't just walk into these holes, though. I guess not. The music keeps going if we leave here, right? Oh, we can't leave this time. Can we fall down the hole? Let's try it. No, it doesn't take us anywhere. Let's go get our instrument. We know it's there. Is it panpipes? No, it's a xylophone. That's cool. Let's hear its merry percussions. You got the wind marimba. I stand corrected. That's pretty nice. Shrine. Something something in the shrine. The island's secret. I assume that voice is not the owl's voice, now that I think about it. Maybe it's the windfish's voice. Could it be? All right, Martha's Bay, let's take one last look inside, because I don't think we're coming back. No offense. Giant catfish. Catfish's maw. That's what it looks like. Is this the giant maw here? And this is the fish, and then this is the protrusive stomach that all catfish have? Something, something, shrine, something, something. Except there's no first something, something. All right, how do we get out of this place? Right there. Thanks, game, for helping guide Link a little into this underwater passage. I was wondering what to do with the last 15 or so minutes this morning, and I think I know what we're going to do. Favorite dungeon music is up next. I think I kind of remembered it since you mentioned it last, Ethan, and I think I vaguely know that I agree with you. I thought this was the only area that we hadn't uncovered, but I was not accounting for this. And I already checked it once earlier because I was so eager to do it. But now I know that we can do it. And we could have been using the hook shot there on the field. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? But let's start using it now. 3, 2, 1. We have arrived at... Start here. Go this way. That's where we have arrived. All right. Geometry cannot defeat me. Hey. Well, it wasn't the geometry that got me. The writing is on the other side. Go this way. Okay, so do we look at the... Yeah, let's just say that we... For the next sign in this direction. There we go. Go this way. I can't jump over the tree trunk? Hey. Sorry. Go this way. I am quite looking forward to seeing the outcome of this in this game. Sorry, crate. I can lift and destroy the crates. Hope I didn't need that crate. Go this way. And yep, you can see the crocodile house there, and you can see that bratty monkey down there that throws the coconuts at you, and you can see the tail cave. It's all right there. So great. No north, south, east, and west for us. All we need to know is what this way is. Is that easier for somebody who has a hard time with directions? Or at least thinks and says they do? We'll be back. Do you mean me? Not necessarily. It was an open criterion. It's right here this time. All you need to do is draw straight lines. Now, in case this is confusing or monotonous, which I guess it kind of is both to an extent, but that doesn't work, does it? I believe the signs actually don't say go this way if you do them in the wrong order. They say like, oops, go back to the start or something. Great, you did it. Your reward is this way. Ta-da! I actually get a sound there. I think in the original it just appears, you know, single frame appear. Down we go. What could be in here? It's better than a Bowser. Hello, sir. Your cave actually seems a bit sparser than I thought it would. A little bit wetter and colder. You have some nice assistants on the sides, though. Look at them.
Ribbit, I'm Mallow on vocals. But I don't need to tell you that, do I? Everybody knows me. Wanna hang out and listen to us jam? For 300 rupees, we'll let you listen to a previously unreleased cut. What do you say?
Fortunately, I have that many rupees. I just spent them all on a bow. Here we go.
You've been a wonderful audience. No on cars, Croc.
The Frog Song of Soul. I have to applaud. That was very well done. That actually seemed like an inspired track. It's a very moving tune. It can even liven up unliving things. Too bad we didn't have it before he stuffed a ghost friend back in his grave.
If you play this song, you'll make everything around you feel more alive.
That's it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, we got one more little sound out of him now. Can I talk to you guys? No? You just sit there forever? Alright, you just sing back up. I don't know, I just want to dig over here for a minute. It works? You can dig in this area? I found 1 rupee in your cave. 2 rupees. I had to pay you 300. Might as well get back 2. It's like having a PayPal business debit card or whatever. He's fine with you playing his unreleased song. That's right. And as cool as the song was, I have to point out, I don't know, maybe this is a plus. Yep. There's a song in this game that you can play which is just do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Mamu, King of Communism. So I said it's better than a Bowser because in the original game it seemed clear that this guy was like a cameo appearance of Wart in the Super Mario Brothers cameo appearance tradition for this game. Don't know who these backup singers are supposed to be. He looks a little less like Wart here, but it's hard to tell because we haven't seen Wart since Super Mario Brothers 2, right? And that was never really remade except for on the SNES, and there wasn't much reconception involved in that. It was more of a remaster than a remake, if you like. Yeah, the mouth movements are great. And I think the composition of the music was pretty well preserved for both Mambo's theme and this one. So that's awesome. Wart's Boss Arena would make a good Smash stage. It might make one, you're right. Yeah, I don't see why not. You might be right, yeah. And SMB2 was a stage, wasn't it? You can have items popping out of the tubes. Yes, exactly. Or fruit. How are you doing, kid? Grandma Yahoo's not here. She's in the animal village. That's what Grandpa Ulrira said on the phone. He informs you about that? All right. It doesn't budge an inch. Can we float gracefully down from ledges? Not really. There you go. Now, the dude was lost, but I gave him the pineapple, right? Tubes. Yes, it was deliberate. He's back. What does he have to say? Yeah, I've got to say thanks again. Now you're welcome. With 4 boys who look alike, even I get confused sometimes. Well, at least you have beds to color code them by. And stools and backpacks. Do they go to school, or...? Well, there's more to explore. Oh, look, we unscribbled that area. I'm still not sure what that area on the beach is for. Mysterious hammock bedroom zone. Well, let's see if we can now get to this area. We can, because there's this. We know that. Don't suppose this will do anything for us. Does it destroy ghosts or anything? We sure haven't been up there to the right, have we? Look at that tower. Look what we found. A staircase and this place. Do you want to challenge the river rapids on a raft? Proceed to the office at once, please. No record set yet, give it a try. That kind of says minigame, doesn't it? Okay, there was a piece of heart in there, right? And what is in here? Another piece of heart. But it looks like we need to enter this area from elsewhere. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if the song you just learned has any use outside of one instance. Yeah, I think it has one main intended usage, but there might be a second one. I don't know. I agree with you. I don't know. Hello, sir. Is this the Trendy Game music as well? Are you like the Trendy Game guy's brother or something? I'll just jump in your bed if I may. Maybe not. Hello. Raft shop owner. Raft shop owner. You there! I go on a raft ride for 100 rupees? Well, I do, but... Oh, you didn't bring enough money to go riding the rapids. It costs 100 rupees? I guess you have a business to run, huh? And you need to pay your liability insurance, huh? It's the Shop and Witch Huts song. Right. Okay, well maybe with our piece of power we can earn some more money. We've been spending lately, huh? Spending on an unreleased cut, spending on a bow. We need some more cash. Hey. We could go back to the Trendy Game, I suppose, and try and play for some. They tend to get rupees in every now and then. Yeah, I guess we'll find out, huh? Stay hydrated, folks. You could get a new Mario figurine. That does kind of happen at the Trendy Game too. I mean, various figurines come in. We really should check. Of course, mowing the lawn always has its rewards. Sparse though they may be. Ah, I do see some rupees here, and a seashell. There's a seashell here? That's new. Yeah, let's play. One play, 10 rupees. Let's do it. Not quite. Not supposed to see what, Ethan? Yoink. Not secret enough, I say. I have to make some cash here or nothing's gonna happen. What is that, one bomb up there? It's not like some amazing extra bomb, is it? The rupees tend to stay in the claw pretty well, surprisingly well, I should say. Well, I'm not gonna come out of this with 100 rupees. I might come out of it with a hint of my pride still intact. Die. I mean, pick up. Makes a little bit of a rupee sound when it hits something. Might be 10 bombs, I'm not sure, right? Who needs 10 bombs? Especially when you're not sure. That will be all, sir. I'm definitely no richer. At least not yet. Actually, this is going to take me up to 95 rupees? That's pretty close. My wallet is filled to bursting. I wish my wallet was bursting. I think that was more of an expression. Game narration dialogue box. $97, 98. Trendy Game has different music confirmed. There you go. Yes, good point. 99. That's enough, right? It only costs 99. Hmm? $100. 101. Maybe we'll tip the guy if we really like him. Ta-da! We have arrived back at the raft shop with our needed 100 rupees.